Good morning, sir. My name is Reshma and I am from the branch of Computer Science and Engineering from the section of B from second year. So today I am going to present an PPT on the subject of database management systems. So the topic I have gotten is creating tables with relationships. Subject code is 23CSC302. So we are entering into the PPT. The first slide is about outline. Outline consists of subtopics which I am going to present in this PPT. So definition of relationship and types of relationships, in which first one is one to one, one to many to one, and many to many, and last will be the conclusion. So moving to next slide. Definition of relationship. In DBMS, a relationship refers to the logical connection between two or more entities. Defining how they interact, relationships can be categorized as one to many, and many to one, and many to many. They are typically implemented using foreign keys to maintain data integrity and data retrieval. They can be represented in the shape of an diamond. So moving to next slide. First relation is one to one. Each record in one table is linked to only one record in another table, vice versa. This relationship is rare and used when data is logically split across two tables to enhance security organization. So I have represented syntax of a one-to-one relationship. We have created two tables. One is table A and another one is table B, in which I have given in table A ID int primary key and name varchar, and in table B ID int primary key and table A ID int unique, and foreign key table A ID, reference also table A ID. Moving to next slide. Here I have provided one example for more understanding. Insert values into table A, and I have assigned values also to the table A and to the table B also. Then table A contain ID and name, whereas table B contains ID and table ID also. Moving to next slide. One to many relationship. In one to many relationship, a single record in one table is linked to multiple records in another table. This is the most common type of relationship we can observe. So syntax: create table department, create table employee. We have taken two tables here, in which department table, department ID in primary key, department name varchar. So in table employee, employee ID in primary key, employee name, department ID in foreign key, department ID, reference also department ID. Moving to, so here example. So we have taken two tables, right? Department and employee. So I have inserted values to the department and employee table also. After inserting, the output is department consists of department ID, department name, whereas employee table consists of employee ID, employee name, and the department ID. Next slide is many to many relationship. This is the third relation. A many to one relationship is the reverse of one to many, where multiple records in one table relate to single record in another table. So I have mentioned syntax for this. Create table country, country ID int primary key, country name varchar, create table city, city ID int primary key, city name varchar, country ID int foreign key, country ID, and references country, country ID. So moving to next, I have considered one example for the country and city tables. So insert values to the country table, and whereas insert values to the city table. After inserting all values, we have gotten the output. In country table, we have two columns, country ID and country name. In city table, we have three columns, city ID, city name, and country ID. So moving to fourth one, many to many relationship. Its definition in a many to many relationship, multiple records in one table relate to multiple records in another. This relationship is typically implemented through a thought junction table. So moving to its syntax. Whereas in previous tables we have taken two tables, but in this many to many relationship we are considering three tables. Create table student, student ID in primary key, student name, and create table course, course ID in primary key, course name varchar, and create table student course, student ID int, course ID int primary key, student ID, course ID. Foreign key will be student ID, references will be student, student ID. Foreign key will be course ID, and reference also course ID. So we have three tables here. So moving to next, I have given example also. So we are inserting values into each table individually. One is student table and another one is course, and last will be the student course table. So after inserting all the values into the three above mentioned tables, first table is student, in which it consists of two columns, student ID, student name. And second table is course, course ID, course name. Third table will be student course table. So it also consists of two columns, student ID, course ID. By this we can observe here. And last will be the conclusion. In DBMS, relationships between entities can be one to one to many to one, or many to many, defining how data in one table associates with data in another. Each type impacts database structure, influencing data integrity and retrieval efficiency. Choosing the correct relationship type is essential for accurate data representation and effective querying. So this is the end of my PPT, in which we have known about the creation of tables by consideration of types of relationships. We have seen four types of relationships here, and that's it for the session. Thank you very much, sir.